How's it going, everybody? Gaming Grandpa here, finally getting back to recording a Football Manager video. Before I get into the main episode, I just want to go ahead and touch base and explain what the heck has been going on. It's been crazy. As you know, I got a new computer, spent a decent amount of money on it. I copied all of my files, videos, saved games from Football Manager, everything that I needed over to my new computer. Things are going well for about a month, maybe 3 weeks to a month. And I woke up one morning early at 4, I'd be at work at 5, and I come in here to check like I usually do, and it was a blue recovery screen. I'm like, holy crap, man, I couldn't call help support, couldn't do anything. So I, played around with it, and all I can do was reinstall Windows. So I did that. Well, I came home, things seemed to work for a little while, then I noticed that my browser stopped working. Football Manager kept crashing, all kinds of things started happening, Now, keep in mind that I already had 3 episodes done with Football Manager, New York Red Bulls, building Dynasty. All right, I had all these other videos on my March to Million recorded. I had to end up restarting. Well, guess what? It crashed yet again, and this time I was able to get a hold of tech support. Long story short, when they sent me the computer, they installed Windows. For whatever reason, it created Windows in a separate volume. So I had Windows in 2 different volumes. It's really, I don't understand why. They didn't understand why. Every time I got an update, it didn't know what to do because it was in 2 places, so it would crash. And when I installed Windows, it actually created a 3rd volume. So we managed to get all that fixed and taken care of. And the good thing is I found out now that I have a couple different ways to back up all my files. I have an external drive, and so everything should be good. I shouldn't lose my files anymore. The bad thing is I had to restart again. So I am up to registration date in Football Manager. I'm getting ready to play my first game, so I am going to have to start over, and I just want to let you guys know what was going on. I am also planning on doing Twitch with Football Managers on Tuesday starting February. Now, God, I hate these calendars. February 6th. I'm going to be on Twitch February 6th. I'm going to have a little short video addressing that and showing everybody where the link's at and everything else. So look forward to that. I'm going to do it once a week for now. That's about all the time I could afford between that and everything else I have going on. But I'm also going to be on Discord a couple days a week. That way, if you have any questions, it's easier to answer, through Discord. So I'm going to improve a lot of things. But anyway, stick around. The episode's coming right up. All right, welcome back, everybody. Gaming Grandpa here. As the introduction said, I got to get so used to, not saying that twice. I apologize for that. Let's just jump straight into it. I don't want to go in too much detail and tell you where I got the players. Let's just say that I had a heck of a time trying to get the same teams I've had the past couple times, and it's been different each time. Football Manager is a wonderful game, but it is a lot of RNG, unfortunately. Like players that were on one team last time I started to save were not on that team this time. Other players didn't want to come. A lot of players, it's just been a disaster. So I did what I could. I got rid of a lot of players. Some I didn't want to, but for what they were offering me in trades, I had to. I also made quite a few trades to get some youngsters on my team from around the MLS. So we're going to get into that, but I wanted to cover the preseason. If you notice, we didn't really do that well. We managed to beat Newcastle. I mean, we were competitive against a lot of the teams. I mean, especially Lazio and Roma. I mean, I let my assistant manager cover all these games, so it wasn't me. But I mean, we didn't really do that bad. Bayer 04, believe it or not, were one of the tougher ones along with Chelsea and Man United. But, yes, I did get Man United as an affiliate club again. Really weird again. This time I asked for affiliates, and they popped up, and we already had Birmingham Legion. We have more affiliates of this team. It's ridiculous. So anyway, this is preseason. You notice right here was when we were in spring training. Not spring training. Oh my God, I'm thinking baseball. We were at training camp, and we won all of them, of course. I mean, 12-1 against our under 23 team, which is just ridiculous. But I have no control over them. But anyway, that was preseason. All right. I wanted to go into the competitions, these are the main ones. Our vision, real quick, what they want me to do is sign young players to develop for profit. So I've been trying to do that. they want me to reach the wild card and be some, mid-table, blah blah blah, be competitive in the U.S. Cup. So it's not really anything that's outstanding. And wow, they're actually happy with me for a change. Yeah, they're not happy with me getting rid of a lot of players, but what can I say, man? Not much I can do. It happens. All right, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover all the players. All right, Tyler's Wander. Now, I didn't sign hardly any players until a couple weeks before, well, February. All right, so I went through almost a whole month not really signing too many players. I did try to sign some of the ones I had last time. It didn't work out, so I had to go another route. All right, now Klamara, I didn't want to get, or Klamara, my striker, I didn't want to get rid of him. Klamala, I'm sorry, but I didn't have a choice. I mean, luckily this kid's a perfectionist also, so it worked out. I got rid of one and got another one, and he's not really cheaper, but he's younger and he's going to be a stud. I did pay $6 million for him, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was glitching or what with the game, but this year, whatever number I offered them, they took. It was weird. They didn't offer any clauses or anything. I said $6 million. They said sure, boom, and I got him. So I'm very, very happy with this kid. I think he's going to be a really good player for me. But Tyler Wander is my starting striker. All right, Nicola Trasotti is an Italian-German descent. He is my backup striker. He's another youngster, and I'm very excited to have him. Of course, he came from Germany, so it's going to be kind of interesting. All right, Julian Hall is going to be my third striker. He's from my youth. He was in the academy. Now, remember, New York Red Bulls in real life promoted him to New York 2, so they signed him straight out of the academy on a homegrown contract, and here he is. He is going to be getting some game time with me this year, and I'm very excited about that because he is a promising striker, and he's 14 too, so it's going to be really cool. All right, now, Lukinas is still here. I don't know if he's going to be here for next year or not yet. I don't know because, but he has that resolute personality. So I am using him to train, and we will go from there, or mentor, I'm sorry, and we'll see what happens. But funny thing is, I had 4 players this year that got green cards. Last year at this time I had 1, which was Morgan. So I got Morgan, Klamala got 1, Cornell got 1, and Lukinas got 1. So I'm kind of stoked about that. But anyway, he is going to be my left attacking midfield starter. All right, Lucas Combrinell, I did sign him for $1.6 million. I don't know how I couldn't. He's going to be a good, solid backup for me. Of course, he wants to be a starter next season. So, I planned all of that to see what would happen. But anyway, he's going to be a pretty decent little player for me. All right, Thomas Amain, I did manage to sign him. Last save, I couldn't, which was my second one. He didn't want to come, so it's really kind of crazy. But he is an impact sub, so I could play him on any side, and he could play striker if need be. So he's not going to get much game time, but he is my captain, so I do need him on the bench and on the field. So we'll go from there. Okay. Before I get into it, these are players, if you remember my St. Louis City building a dynasty save, and I'll talk about that later. I want him. I do want him to play, but I am currently out of young designated player slots, so we'll see what happens. But I do want to sign him. That's why he's there. Okay. Frankie Amaya was on the team last year. His contract expires this year, so he might be one of the first ones to go at halfway through the season. I don't know yet. It just depends on if I get a good trade or if I get a good bid for him. I don't know. I really don't want to get rid of him, but for what he's making now, I guarantee you he's going to want to be on a DP contract, and I don't want him on a DP contract. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. If I could extend him, matter of fact, I think I can. Yes. Oh my God, 3 years. Never mind. He's staying here. But here comes Quinn Sullivan. I managed to trade for him. I was ecstatic. Except when I traded him for him, I gave up quite a few first round picks, which seems to be all that they wanted. So I was kind of happy with that. But the thing with him is that he was a starter when he came over here. And I didn't want him as a starter yet. So I managed to sweet talk him into accepting a squad role and without a target. So I'm very happy about that. And he's going to be my backup attacking midfielder in the central position. Paul Sands is another kid that I really, really have been trying to sign. It's just the money hasn't worked out, and I'll cover that here in just a bit, but he's on my radar still. All right. Now, I did get rid of Morgan just 2 days ago. Didn't want to. I'm looking for Well, here's the trick. This kid wants to be a starter next year. He has a target. So he's probably going to end up and just go ahead and be my starter now because he's got the talent. I mean, look at this kid. I mean, look at his. I mean, he's definitely got the talent. He hasn't been training very well, but he was injured. So, it is what it is. But he's going to be a good little player. I only paid 2.6 million for him. So I'm kind of excited about him. All right, Jonathan Amon was a free agent that I signed, an American free agent. So, or second nationality, I should say. He's not really, injury prone. He doesn't like big matches. He's not consistent. Not the normal player that I would sign, but he is an impact sub, so he's going to get a little bit of play time. So, and he can play on either wing. So, I need a good backup, and he's my second backup, or actually first backup now. All right, Serge Ngoma is going to get some play time with us this year. All right, he is currently New York 2, I do believe. Yeah, he's registered, but he's in my B team, and I'll go into all that. And for those of you that you should know by now that you can do that, I only have 28 players registered for this game, 26 actually for my senior team. So I have room to bring some players up or sign new players or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited about him. He's going to get some play time over there as the backup right attacking mid. All right, now for central midfield. Caceres, if I can beat the sticks off of him, or beat the wolves off of him with sticks from coming in wanting to get him, I would feel much better. His contract's for 2 more years at $237,000. I do not want to get rid of this kid. All right, he doesn't have any. I have him for 2 years, and that's it. And I don't want to get rid of him. I truly, really don't. I mean, he's going to be a good, solid little player for me, and he has American nationality, which is what I like. Okay, Daniel Edelman is his backup. He was here with the Red Bulls last year. I mean, he does have an extension on his contract, which is something that he's, looking at 2 years. So he's not going to be very happy, but that's what he's going to get. All right, Torres is going to be playing both midfield positions for me. I had him last save. He's a good little backup at an impact sub. So, how can you not sign him? Okay, now for the right side, Matteo Prati is a new player that you haven't heard of. All right, I paid $6 million for him, but he's 19. He's from Italy, and I think he's going to he had a heck of a preseason, and look at, he's going up. Nothing coming down. So training, he's been training really well. Look at 8.4 training. He's my starter on that side. All right, Drew Yearwood is the backup. Now, poor Drew does not have information. He does not have American citizenship. Yes, he does. Never mind. I take that back. He does. However, he is on a under 22 initiative contract. So I do have him for 2 more years. I just, once again, with the under 22 initiative contract, I can invoke that extension clause, and I might do that, because otherwise he's going to want way too much money. However, as you notice, he doesn't have much room to grow. So we'll see what happens. All right. Once again, Torres is my backup midfielder. Okay. John Token is going to be in. No. John Token is my left back. He's my starting left back. He's one of the better American players that are on the under 20 team. So I'm kind of excited about that. Or he was under 20 now, I believe. Yeah, 8 under 20 caps. But anyway, look at him. You should be familiar with him because he was my starting left back last save. All right. I am stoked I got this kid. Now, I don't know what's going on, but it said last transfer fee, $2.5 million. What I think is I traded for him. I gave up 3 or 4 picks in total. I gave up third rounders and second rounders. So I'm kind of stoked that I don't know why they traded him to me because he's a stud little player. And I am very excited. He is currently a squad player and doesn't have it targeted for starters. So we'll see what happens. But if Token leaves, I feel very comfortable with him playing on that left side. But look at this. He can play up and down the left or right side and partially in the middle. So he's a good little player. And in real life, I think he went to Chelsea this year. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens with him. Now, I don't know if they consider him, and this is something, yeah, he's considered an international player. Stupid. I don't understand why they do that. The MLS, he's from Canada. I get it, but my God, he was on a Canadian team that's in the MLS, so that should automatically waive the international rule, but it does not. Okay, Curtis Afori will get some game time. Once again, another one of our youngsters coming up through the academy. I'm very excited to have him playing. All right, now, Andres Reyes is currently going to be my starting center back. He is probably going to be the first one gone. Not that he's a bad little player, because in real life in the MLS, he plays really well. I mean, he's a tough little defender. He is only 6'1". But once again, his contract expires, and I can't keep him. He's on the under 22 initiative program. I could actually get Sans in here if I get rid of him. So I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. He's my starting left center back. Now, Kick Pyrie, I finally got him. I've been wanting to get him. He's on a DP contract, a young DP contract, but he took up my third and final slot. He is injury prone, which is the only, drawback. But, I mean, he's 6'1". He's a solid defender. He really is a good little player. And he's a second nationality as an American. So that's one reason why I wanted him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But he took up my third DP slot, which that's the only way I could configure the money to get him in here. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get him off my short list. He's still showing up on my short list, and I don't know why. All right, this kid should sound familiar because he was on my team the past couple saves. Now, here's the funny thing. He has way higher potential now than he did before. So I'm very excited. I signed him as a free agent. He will get some play time. Okay, now, I want Circati again, but I need a DP slot to fill him. And for now, I'm just going to kind of just let him sit in the nether, and hopefully I can sign him here pretty soon. But he's going to want a crap load of money, and we'll see what happens. All right, the right side is my defenders. Here's a new kid, a new name you don't know, Vitek. All right, Martin Vitek. He's a Czech. Look at that. He has 1,521 caps, 221 goals as a defender. I mean, my gosh, what more can you ask for? All right, he's on a young DP contract, but look at this. He's going to be an amazing player for me, and he is 6'4". I like him tall like that. All right, Junior. I can't say much else about him. You know him by now. He's a good little player. So I had to sign him, especially for what I paid for him. I mean, good Lord, how can I not want him? All right, Matt Nocita. All right. Pyrie is actually over there. Matt Nocita is my 6'8" defender. All right, he doesn't have much room to grow, but you know what? At 22, he's going to get some game time. So, we'll go from there. Okay, now, my right side, Justin Che. I finally got him. I managed to trade. The very first trade that I got, right when I took over the team, I had two players. Klamala was one of them, and I'm not kidding. I got 5 first-round picks for him and a lot of allocation funds. So I took it. I mean, how can I not? And I turned around and got Justin Che with 3 of them first-round picks and a little bit of allocation money. So I still came out on top, and I used the rest of that stuff to get some other players. So I'm very happy to have him. He is my starter on the right-hand side. He can play center back if I have to. All right, and then Morgala. I got him again. He's a model citizen, which is why I want him. He's going to be the starting right back here pretty soon. I'm hoping I could kind of, keep him in that squad role for a little while and make him, keep him happy. But I mean, he's 6'1". He's a talented little player, and he has a lot of room to grow. Okay, now I want Missouri. I haven't done anything to get him yet, so we'll see what happens. And then Caden Pierre, I might get him. I don't know. Once again, it's RNG. A lot of the players have different PAs and everything else, so who knows what's going to happen. All right, my goalkeeping situation, I only have 2. All right, Coronel, you should know he's my starting goalkeeper, but he has no room to grow, so he's going to be out of here this year too. I can tell you that now. And then Ronning, who is also my model citizen, is going to take his place. And then I do have a couple other players that are going to be here, some players that could come up from the B team. So, we'll get some game time. But all in all, that gives me 27 players that I registered because I forgot about Pyrie. He got registered. All right. Finances were still very good. I wanted to show you the league specific. That should change because I just used up some allocation funds and it should go down. All right, now I will tell you for whatever reason that this year, I don't know what's going on ever since the update, but the salary cap and allocation funds are screwed. All right, to bring Pyrie in, it cost me $4 million to bring him in this year, and they tried to apply all that to the salary cap. Now the good thing is on the DP contract it all gets voided, but Sports Interactive really needs to fix this allocation fund and the salary cap. They really need to fix this because it kept saying I didn't have money left, and yet I do. I mean, it's ridiculous, and there's so many hidden fees, and hidden fees are supposed to come out of your transfer budget, not out of the salary cap. The only thing that's supposed to come out of the salary cap is the salary and the agent fee. So the rest of that it shouldn't come out, but they have all these hidden fees that they don't need to have, and it's very, very frustrating. I only have 371,000 available now, which 10 was used. So start next year when I come in here, I'm not going to have anything left, and it's really freaking aggravating. All right, but anyway, here's my tactics. I think it's going to be a good little team. Might as well talk about transfers. I'm trying to sign him to take over for Morgan. I don't know if he's going to come yet or not. All right, and Wosu, he's joining us in January. All right, I can't get him until he turns 18. All right, let me see here. Who do I have? I won't have a Mang on the field at the moment. That's fine. All right, he's my captain, which he had the best leadership. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and play this match. And I have a skin this year that I'm using. And I really like it. It looks really, really good. So here we go. You can kind of tell it looks different, don't it? All right. Now, I always do this. Pump fist. I trust you to make the difference. Make me proud. Midfielders. This is the first game that I played with my team. It's been nothing but preseason. So I'm kind of course, it's a big day for you, isn't it? What are your thoughts going to this match? I've had plenty of time to think and prepare. Yeah, we'll go with that. How important will it be to score first? Scoring first matters to us. Are you confident of a good showing here? Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah, check this skin out. And I have all of my players with pictures. I had to download a lot of them. Now, here's the only drawback is that this year, after that update, they added that -R into these. So it's really, really hard to get. I don't know. Some images you have, every time you upload the preferences or change the skin, you have to reload them. I do not like that. All right, here we go. Obviously, I got to change my settings. I don't like it on director. I like it on TV. All right, extended highlights. We're going to go key highlights. And once again, all right, come on now, guys, let's do this. We are the red, in case anybody's wondering. And I finally figured out how to get names to show up on my players. There we go. Good D. All right, Luquinas, there you go. There you go. Just slow it down. All right, back to Token. Luquinu, he tried to forward it to Amaya. There you go. Step in front of it. Good job, Prati. All right, Wanderers got it. Over to the, oh my God, I can't pronounce Dimitri. That's who that was. That's all right. It's going to take a little while for my team to gel. Come on, let's play some D, Luquinas. I know you're not the defender. Oh my God. Toye. That's okay. I think it's going just a little bit fast for me. There we go. And I don't need to see this again. We botched it. That's okay. Now, once again, I'm expected to finish mid-table. So we'll see what happens. But I like the skin. I really do. All right, Che with the throw in. There you go, Maya. Back to Che. Let's see what you can do. Back to Maya. Oh, man, you should have shot it on that right side. You were right there. It's all right. We got a corner. All right, Token's taking it. We are currently in 12th place. Well, now, I will tell you that I have not set up my corners. I am leaving that up to my staff. Dimitri. I leave everything up to them. Token, except for training and mentoring. I do that myself. All right, Token. There you go. Luquinas, cross it. Boom. It's all right. Once again, this is the first time I got to see my team play. I don't know what's going on, but this skin does have an instant result. I'm probably going to be using that quite a lot this year because I got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, nice try, Che. Nice try. There you go. All right. Come on now, Che. Oh, I thought you had that one. Hamdi has the ball. Don't let Torres get it. There you go. Get out. We'll take it. That's a goal kick. Come on now, guys. All right. It just feels good to finally be back making videos. And I am going to be on Twitch. Woo. That is a freaking mess. Yeah, we'll play for set pieces. All right, Amaya. Come on now, over to Che. Cross it. All right, DPP there. Amaya. I'm thinking I could change this maybe. I'm not for sure, but I'll play with all this later. They have a corner kick. There you go, Cornell. Okay. There you go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. That's that nonsense, no nonsense center back right there. Oh, come on. He had to. Ooh, beautiful stop. But how was he not offside? All right. Didn't even set offside position. They're going to say, come on now. All right. Halftime. We're going to take a look and see what's going on here. We're going to the dressing room because, man, this is crazy. I'm disappointed we're not created enough. All right. There we go. Start second half. I will be making some subs once again in the MLS. I get 5 subs or 3 stoppages. And I can sub down here. The problem with that is each time I do that, it counts it as a stoppage. All right, come on, Token. Over to Amaya. There you go. All right, Prati. Over to Che. Let's do something now, guys. All right, to B3. Cross it, buddy. There you go. Beautiful cross. Boom, right in there. Oh, all right, Token. Luquinas. Boom. Oh, come on, man. We deserve to score one here. Come on, guys. And Reyes is a yellow card. That's pretty much instant sub for me if you want the truth about it. Pause. All right, now I'm going to have tactics and subs. Here we go. Okay. Reyes. All right. Who takes Reyes' spot? It would be Pyrie. All right. Now. He's a better ball-playing defender. Okay, that's one. All right, Caceres, you are coming out, buddy. And who is Edelman? All right, he doesn't really do too well with ball reading. Let me see, box to box. Why not? I don't have one on the other side. Okay, that's it for now. All right, let's see what we can do, guys. Got to hit play. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely, I don't know what's going on with this. It's cool, but it's just, yeah, it's a mess. All right, Token with the throw into Edelman, who came in for Caceres, Luquinas. There you go. Wow. All right, Wander, let's see what you can do. Che's going to get that one down. He's tracking it down. There you go. All right, up to Prati, up to DePietri. Oh, man, DePietri, you're not doing too well, buddy, today. There you go. Good interception, as I said that. Edelman to the Kinos. Come on now. All right, DePietri. You know what? As I said, he's not doing too well. That's hilarious. All right, yeah, Wander, you're having a bad game. It's even saying he's having a bad game. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Prati, you're going to end up coming out. Earwood's coming in. I'm just going to leave it alone like that. And then I have one more sub. I don't know who I want to do, though. I would like Rutsy to come in, but Che, he's playing okay. Yeah, Token. All right, we're going to bring Ruddy in for Token. Why not? All right, that's it. That's my 5. All right. All right, now, guys, come on, let's do it. We come back to draw. That's fine. Once again, just when I was talking bad about it, he comes through with a heck of a shot. Beautiful run, man. Beautiful run. Look at that. Goalkeeper stood no chance. All right, come on, guys. Yes. Why do you constantly ask me this? All right, I'm going to encourage the boys. Yeah, this is over here driving me nuts. I have to figure this one out. But the overall skin's really cool. All right, come on now, Che. Let's do something. All right, DePietri, cross it. All right, Amaya. There you go. Come on, Che. Take a shot from there, man. I don't have a problem with that. All right, Edelman to Yearwood. Ruddy. Back to Pyrie. All right, Ruddy. Let's see what you can do, buddy. All right, Pyrie with it. He's going to kick it to Vitek. Yep. All right, Vitek's going to do something with it to Che, it looks like. All right, Che, what are you going to do? There you go. Crow, beautiful play. That should be in there. Oh, Trastoni almost had a debut goal. Come on now. Beautiful, beautiful. Almost had it. It hit the freaking bar. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here, but yeah. Can I change it? Yeah. I can. It's going to have to get spread out. That looks cocky. All right, Pyrie, come on now. Good corner, buddy. Good corner. Beautiful corner. Oh. Lukinos with it. What are you going to do? Boom, boom, boom. Put it in, Amaya. Boom. Yes. That's his second one. I will not talk anything bad about him again. And that looks like the winning goal. That is awesome, man. I'm so happy to be back playing this. I mean, I've been playing, don't get me wrong, but man. And all of my intro screens and intro videos are gone, so I have to, God, make new ones of that one. So it might be a couple of days before I actually get this up there. But key things to remember, I'm going to be on Discord, I believe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same time. It's going to be 6. Ooh, what's this? It's going to be 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Oh, no. Get it out. There you go, Trissoti. There you go. All right, DePietri. You're on a hat trick, buddy. Doubt you're going to do it, but... Oh! A hat trick from... that one's generic, man. But, hey, it counts. I mean, the goalkeeper's... Look at Pinteras is running back. Look at that. DePietri. He's like, I'm getting my hat trick, man. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There you go. Beautiful. That was... I mean, the goalkeeper's down there trying to help his team. I get it, but wow. That was crazy. All right, so that's a opening victory. Edelman. And once again, I don't want to finish first, but I do want to have a good season. So we'll go from there. 3-1, man. Look at that. We came back with DePietri. That was freaking awesome, man. I am loving that. Outstretched arms. Well done, guys. Good win. Awesome. All right. Hat trick. What did it take for you to grab the victory from the jaws of... I don't think it's been a more dramatic resurrection. All right, you must be happy with the win, right? Our general plan was great. Yeah. How pleased are you to get a winning start? It's great. All right. There we go. 3-1. I love it. All right, now we're going to look at the news. DePietri scores spectacular debut hat trick. All right, I have to praise him unless he's one of these kids that doesn't like it. I'm really pleased with how you played last match and you scored. There we go. You were superb. Awesome. All right. John Tokens praised me. Okay. The important thing you want to know is when will I be back? I'm going to do one episode a month, just like so. Austin FC is going to be the next one. And once again, guys, I'm so sorry for starting over. I had to. You know, so this is the last time I'm starting over. But what I'm going to do is when I go to Twitch February 6th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start unemployed in the MLS, and we're going to go from there. Now, I don't know if it's going to be, you know, an MLS save. I don't know. I'm just going to go by ear. I mean, if I get offers for any place else that's better, you know, who knows what we'll do. But, you know, it's going to be a good time, and I'm kind of excited. But anyway, guys, that takes care of episode 1 of Building a Dynasty at New York Red Bulls redo. So thanks for watching. Ask me some comments. You know, I try to reply as quick as I can. Sometimes I don't. I have a lot of issues now. I'm sorry, my computer, but I should be right back now, so things should be good. And then go ahead and leave a thumbs up, help my channel grow, and subscribe if you want more videos. So until the next episode, thanks for watching, and have a good night.